Very good evening to everyone that is joining us today. Thank you so much for taking time to join us on this wonderful Wednesday. Since we had a holiday on Monday, we just take navigating the whole week a little bit trickier. But a very good evening to everyone. Thank you for joining us. And to those that did enter the award, a very, very big congratulations just for entering. Because let me tell you, the feedback from the judges is that the entries were of a high caliber, which speaks well for journalism in South Africa. Yesterday, we had this award in KZN in Mpumalanga. It was also a virtual event, and today we bring it to the mother city in Western Cape. In Vodacom terms, we call it the Western region. So thank you so much for joining us today. And as you know, that our theme is resilience. So I'd like to start off with a quote by Catherine DeFrey when she says in The Gift of Nature that, like tiny seeds with potent power to push through tough ground and become mighty trees, we hold reserves of unimaginable strength because we are resilient. So, a very, very good evening to everyone. Thank you so much for joining us. You are resilient right there for going through 2021 and surviving up until now, where we will be celebrating your amazing work through the year. But before we get anywhere, let me go ahead and introduce the managing executive for the Western region for Vodacom. Her name is Carol Hall. Her saying, welcome to you. Take a listen.
Welcome to the 20th year of the Vodacom Journalist of the Year Awards for the Western Cape region. My name is Carol Hall and I'm the Managing Executive for Vodacom for the Western region. I'm indeed very proud, and Vodacom is as well, very proud to be rewarding excellence in journalism in South Africa for 2 decades. I fondly remember the very first VJOY event that was hosted more than 20 years ago. And so indeed for me, it's an honor to be involved yet again. This is the second year that VJOY Awards are being held virtually as a result of the pandemic. And we are honored to have some of the country's most talented journalists with us here today. Our VJOY judges adjudicated more than 1,300 national entries this year across 12 categories for television, radio, print, and online. And I'd like to share these categories with you. And these are for 2021: live reporting and breaking news, investigative, opinion, lifestyle, features, photography, sport, financial and economics, politics, sustainability, innovation in journalism, and the Young Journalist of the Year Award. This year's theme is resilience, which is a continuation of the 2020 VJOY theme of reimagine, reinvent, and rebuild as South Africa's media industry faces ongoing impact of the pandemic. The Vodacom team would like to extend our special thanks to the top media professionals and veterans who are serving as judges on the VJOY panel this year. These exceptional individuals dedicate many long hours of hard work, enthusiasm, and expertise to the awards, which wouldn't exist without them. They are Ryland Fisher, who is serving as VJOY convener of judges, Mapim Hlangu, Jermaine Craig, Arthur Goldstack, Patricia McCracken, Colin Kamalo, Jovel Rantau, Obed Zilwa, Robin Selwal, Gilbert Mutsatsebe, and Pindile Baba. COVID-19 has seen encroachments on media freedom, as well as proliferation of fake news. Retrenchments in the newsrooms have further intensified these challenges, as media outlets operate with fewer resources and increasing pressure. As a result, awards such as VJOY's are even more relevant to help uphold journalistic standards of excellence. We would like to thank you for taking the time to enter the Vodacom Journalist of the Year Awards. Today and in the upcoming weeks, we pay tribute to all South African media, and we thank you for your contribution to strengthening our democracy. The national awards will take place in November, and we wish all of today's regional award winners all the very best as you compete for the national honors. Thank you.
Thank you so much to Carol. What a great message from our managing executive from the Western region. And I also miss the time when we used to meet physically. And hopefully, as the pandemic obviously subsides, hopefully next year we could all meet together in a physical event and maybe have a nice session. But thank you so much for joining us, and thank you for that wonderful message, Carol, and to the team in the Western region, obviously watching this amazing award ceremony. But right now, I would like to call on our convener. But before he comes on, I'm sure you know that judging the Vodacom Journalist of the Year is no easy task at all. And we are all proud of the well respected panel of judges that Carol mentioned a little bit earlier. But I just wanted to tell you a little fact that the collective experience of the judging panel exceeds over 300 years. Yep, true. And this year, obviously, Carol has mentioned that we're bringing back Robin Sural, and then we've also got Gilbert Motsatebe joining us. But also we've got Pindile Kala, who's now joining our judging panel. So look forward to our judges reading the citations and obviously calling out your name. To everyone that is watching, what I'd like to offer you is this piece of advice. When your name is announced, all you got to do is make sure that you take a selfie with your name at the back and then share it on social media using the hashtag VJOY2021. I repeat, when your name is announced, you can go ahead and just take a selfie with the show behind you and your name, and then make sure that you put it on your social media with the hashtag VJOY2021. But for now, let us cross over to our convener with over 40 years of experience in the media industry as an editor, journalist, columnist, author, senior manager, and executive. And today I also found out that he's also done fashion before. Please help me welcome our convener, Ryan Fisher.
Thank you, Lebo. I just need to get my hair right. Um, the Vodacom Journalist of the Year Awards have once again produced an excellent selection of entries, which give the judges confidence in the future of journalism and the media industry in South Africa. Our journalists have displayed resilience and continue to produce work that belies the upheavals that the industry experienced in the past 2 years. I'm still very much part of the industry. I still write, I still edit several publications, and I can tell you it's been a bloodbath the past 2 years. Almost every single day you have people who've lost their jobs, people who've had to take salary cuts. And so against that kind of background, it's really giving us hope that the young people in the industry are still producing excellent work. So the judges had a difficult time to decide on winners at the regional and national level because of the high quality of the work, which is, of course, always a good problem to have. Congratulations in anticipation to all the regional winners, and good luck with the nationals. Thank you. Back to Libo.
Thank you so much, Ryan. Thank you so much. And I just want to repeat what he said. Good luck to all of you, and to the winners. Well, we will see you at the Nationals. So I think it's time we actually begin with our award ceremony. Just a repeat of the house rules. Remember, you are in your own house. So in case of an emergency, do not run. Grab your family and run with them. And in this venue, it's a non-smoking venue where I am. So wherever you are, it's totally up to you. The bathrooms are on the left in my house. I don't know about your house, but those are the bathrooms. And I think now we are all ready to begin. Remember what I said. When your name is announced, make sure you take a selfie with your name at the back so that you can post on your social media platforms with the hashtag VJOY2021. Speaking about it, I'm going to do the first one just to show you how to do it. So I'm taking my selfie, then I'm going to send it through on my Facebook or Twitter, say VJOY 2021. But now, it's time we begin with the award. Are you ready? Well, we are ready. And to help us with the first category, which is the lifestyle citation. She was the former managing director and editor-in-chief of E-News Channel Africa, that's ENCA. She also ran South Africa's most watched news channel and is credited with expanding its leadership position in the marketplace despite the arrival of two competing 24-hour news channels during her time at the ENCA's station. Please help me welcome Mapi. Mapi Metamu, please come online. How are you?
I'm great. I'm great. I'm joining you from lovely Durban, and it's great to meet the journalists from the Western Cape for the work that they have done over the past 12 months. I will go for the Lifestyle Award, which is the first award of the month, so of the of the day. So lifestyle journalism can entertain, inspire, and still reflect COVID-19 realities. The regional winners' body of work also demonstrated a passion for solution-based journalism. The content portrayed, the work that show inspiring ideas for the audience as to how they can spend their leisure time, unearthing untapped talent in the world of art, young digital entrepreneurs, and a heartwarming community food gardening initiative. And the regional winner is ENCA's Tanya Neft, Myra Petro, Crescendo Law, and Asanda Javo. Congratulations on your award.
Congratulations, Tanya Mario, Crescendo, and Asanda Javu from ENCA. Well done, guys. Well, that's definitely how to kick it off. Yeah, we kick it off with Mappy. Now you know that we have an amazing award ceremony coming on. Mappy is also the founder and managing director of M Insight Content Creation, content consultancy firm that works with newsrooms across Africa. So if your name is mentioned by Mappy, then you definitely know you are doing great things. Our next award is the Photography Award. And the person to come and help us with this citation is a renowned South African photographer who has attracted photographic acclaim with an impressive collection of images that capture defining moments in South Africa and the Southern African history. Please help me welcome Western Cape's own Obed Zilwa. Hi, Obed, can you hear me?
Oh, sorry about that. Technology. Hi, Lubu. Hi, everyone. Thank you very much for the introduction there, Lubu. Photography in the Western Cape. Um, Entries in this category tell a vital story for work on homeless family during COVID-19 level 5 lockdown and domestic violence. The judges gave a commendation in this region to Cape Town's photographer, Pandolwazi Chileko. My collection there for the spelling of the surname is Chikelo, not Pandolwazi Chileko. It's Chikelo. The winning entry in this region was a body of work. The submissions from this photojournalist are all strong images and show thought, insight, and understanding of what makes newsworthy photographs. The subject range from racial intolerance captured when the EFF marched on the school in Brackenfell, where they were met by protective parents, to youngsters from the township to play sport along the national highway, or the painful images of people waiting outside hospital to hear news of their loved ones fighting their lives inside against COVID-19. The regional winner is the Sunday Times photographer, Esa Alexandra. Congratulations, Esa.
Congratulations, Esther. Congratulations. Congratulations to you. And I'm sure you're asking yourself at home, what are we doing when we're doing this? So, since the introduction of lockdown and social distancing, even our hands have decided to social distance with each other when we're doing an applause. This is the virtual way of giving a round of applause. But congratulations to you from the Sunday Times, Esa Alexander. And thank you, Ovid. Thank you so much. Well, we move now to the sports category, and this one will be helped by a man with over 20 years experience as a journalist and in senior management positions in the media, strategic communications, and events industries. He started as a journalist at Cape Argus newspaper and then spent the bulk of his media career at independent media. Please help me welcome Jermaine Craig. Well, let me help you unmute there, Jermaine. We're just going to help him unmute quickly. Let's get him unmuted. And then Jermaine will be ready. All right. Jermaine, please press unmute and then you can come and join us. He's going to help us with the sport citation. All right, Jermaine, I still see you on mute, but I can see you. I can see your face, but you are still on mute. While we wait for Jermaine to get his mic correctly, for you guys at home, please remember to share with us your favorite moments, especially when we call out your names. Please share it with us on social media using the hashtag VJOY, that's VJOY 2021. We'd love to see them. We saw the ones from yesterday from KZN and Mpumalanga, really lovely. And it was quite great to see that people were actually dressed for an award ceremony. And I know during lockdown, people usually dress up at the top, and then at the bottom, it's only shorts or pajama pants. So I want to see with you, is it the same thing? Please do share your images when your name is called out. VJOY 2021. Let's now check with Jermaine to check if his connection is now fine. Hi, Jermaine. I still cannot hear you, Jermaine, at all. I'm still trying to, we still cannot hear Jermaine. Is there a way we can try and work it out to get Jermaine to come and speak to us? And I'm sure, Jermaine, this is something your wife would be happy about, you being muted. You know, I'm sure my wife would be very happy if I was muted and the mute button couldn't be found. So I'm sure I could use this trick on some of my children just to make sure, you know, that they are muted and they can never actually say anything. I can see them, but they can't say anything. Well, Jermaine, we're going to just make sure that we fix the glitches because we want to make sure that the person's name that you do announce for the sport category, they hear you properly so they can take the selfie with you. So I'm going to move over to the next one while we wait to unmute you. Maybe if you can try log off, Jermaine, and come back on, and then you'd be able to carry on. But for now, for you at home, we move over to the features citation. And if you are part of the features journalists, then this is your award. Make sure you get your camera ready because your name could be announced by a journalist and former editor and publisher at multiple publications. She has worked across different platforms, broadcast, print, film, and online. News organizations that have benefited from her expertise include Mail and Guardian, Media 24, Masetloka Media, Avusa, Mnet, TNA Media, and St. Petersburg Times, which is now called Tampa Bay Times in Florida, USA. Please help me welcome Pindile Kaba. Hi, Pindile. I cannot hear Pindile either. Pindile, can you hear me? Well, Pindile can hear me, but she just...
Can you hear me now?
Oh, yes. All right. Pindile Kaba, a journalist and former editor of publisher at multiple publications. Please welcome one more time, Pindile Kaba. Take it over, man.
Thank you, Lebo, for such a wonderful introduction. I'll just jump right into it and announce the features winner for the Western Cape. A good crop of feature entries in this region delighted the judges, so delighted the judges. They awarded a commendation to a body of work exposing one of the country's most prominent church missions as a cult, practicing abuse, virginity testing, indoctrination, and rape over many years. And she broke the story. For a body of work, Exodus, uncovering a cult in KwaZulu-Natal, a commendation goes to News 24's Tammy Peterson. The winning entry undertook extensive research into the Western province's gang history, and particularly the issue of drug dealing, whose genesis is unemployment and hunger. It showed how school children unwittingly become ensnared in gangsterism for life. The regional winner in the features category for the deeply researched and very impressive work marked for terror, why kids join gangs, is the Sunday Times Daily's Aaron Heyman. Congratulations, Aaron. Well done.
A big congratulations to you, Aaron Hyman from the Sunday Times Daily. And thank you so much to you, Pindile. So much experience in one person. Thank you so much, Pindile. Really appreciate it. And then we now move over to the financial and economic citation. And we're going to get back at Jermaine. Let's just check if Jermaine is here so that maybe he can do the sport and then move over to financial and economics citation. Hi, Jermaine. Let's just check. Can you hear me right now? Because I can definitely see you, but in terms of hearing you, that's where it definitely becomes an issue. Maybe we can just get the guys at the back to try and assist you to dial in one more time, and then we will come back to these two citations. We'll move over now to politics, and in politics, we will be helped by the editor, the African Mirror, and former group ombudsman for independent media. He was the founding editor of the African Independent, and he was also previously editor of the Sunday Independent, the Sunday Tribune, and deputy editor of the Star. Please help me welcome Jovial Rantau. Hi, Jovial.
Thanks, Lev. Thanks for the wonderful introduction, and hello, everybody, and congratulations to the winners tonight. Due to the exceptional quality of entries received in this region, the judges awarded 2 commendations. One explained and analyzed the history of former President Jacob Zuma's protracted brush with the law in the article headlined, "Why is Jacob Zuma going to jail?" from News 24's team of Charlene Ruot, Catherine Rice, and Adrian Basson. The other is for a TV piece on how land reform can backfire against those who traditionally occupy land. This commendation is for "In the Name of My Father," which was flighted in SABC's special assignment, and the journalists Hazel Friedman and Bulelani Scott. The regional winning entry showed how the South African electoral system took away power from individuals and gave it to political parties, whose leadership then used it to blackmail all to do their bidding. The freedom promised to our young democracy became unattainable unless the constitutional cost declaration giving power back to the people could somehow be made effective. For the illuminating article, "The New Face of South African Elections," the regional winner is the Daily Mavericks, Rebecca Davis. Congratulations, Rebecca.
Congratulations to you, Rebecca Davis, and the team at Daily Maverick. Well, thank you so much, Jovel, and it's so good to have you back. Well, we are now moving to the Sustainability Award. And to help us with this is, a lady that is a multi-award winning writer. She is the editor of Felt and Flora, the magazine of the Botanical Society of South Africa, and also co-authored the well-received 2018 book, Strelitzias of the World, a historical and contemporary exploration of the paradise plants, which received a publishing award from the Stanley Smith Horticultural Trust from the UK. Please help me welcome Patricia McCracken. Hi, Patricia.
Hi, thanks so much, Lebo. I'm really looking forward to this because we found that the sustainability category is usually particularly strongly contested in the Western Cape. And we found perhaps even more so now ahead of deliberations such as COP26. The judges recognized this strong competition by commending not one, but two entries. The climate justice movement and a wish to make a difference in the infamous Clark Estate, Elsie's River on the Cape Flats, led two brothers to found a thriving youth-run community food garden, resulting in captivating coverage for SABC TV. The other commendation was for coverage of the climate crisis in a body of work that looked at eco-anxiety, the potential of African grain crops to withstand climate pressures, and climate challenges faced by rooibos farmers. These articles were published in the Daily Maverick. The two commendations go respectively to SABC reporter Corbin August and the Daily Maverick's Onke Nkuka. Now, in our enthusiasm, we also chose two joint regional winning entries. One thoughtfully covered renewable energy choices that can be made for South Africa's future and the transition that faces workers and communities. The other entry displayed pioneering use of data journalism in this category and skillfully blended human interest and environmental indicators. The resulting report laid bare South Africa's national crisis, with more than half of all sewage treatment works failing. The joint regional winners for these two entries are Fin24's Lamise Omaji, and for the Daily Maverick, the team of Steve Kretzmann, Nompolelo Mtsweni, Peter Luhanga, and Nombulelo Damba Hendrick. Congratulations to you all. It was a delight to work with your entries.
Congratulations to the team, and thank you so much, Patricia. Thank you so much. Well, we now move back into the sport category, and I'd like to try and bring back Jermaine, as he's going to do two for us. It will be the sports, and then Jermaine, you'd also do the financial and economic citation. Hi, Jermaine. You see, anything with technology can be fixed, especially by a company like Vodacom that is, a techco company. I hope everything is fine now with you, Jermaine.
Lebo, I apologize for the delayed live broadcast of the sport category. I hope you can hear me now.
We can definitely hear you, Jermaine.
Lebo, thanks so much, but it's a pity I don't get that nice introduction from earlier. But it's nice to be back home in the Western Cape. Thank you. In the sport category, sport is about aspiration. It's about dreams and the possibility of attaining them. We can't all be professional athletes, soccer stars, Olympians, or high-speed racers, but that doesn't mean we can't all dare to dream. The story of Stephanie Travers was one of world sport's most beautiful recent tales. Zimbabwe's Travers is a petrol fluid engineer with Mercedes-AMG Petronas Formula One team, who joined the team in 2019 after beating over 7,000 applicants in Petronas' global talent search program to become one of the coveted engineers, ensuring the Mercedes F1 team's fuel is up to standard and compliant with FIA regulations. For understanding the weight of the story, for negotiating access, interviewing her online from a plush Mercedes-Benz showroom in Cape Town, for obtaining visuals that showed her close relationship with Lewis Hamilton and her importance to the Mercedes team, and for packaging a story powerfully and beautifully in a classy piece of journalism. The regional VJOY 2020 sport winner is ENCA's Justin Ford.
Congratulations to the team there from ENCA. And now, Jermaine, we're going to move over now to financial and economic citation. But before you come on, here's just some facts about Mr. Jermaine Craig. He spent 4 years as a media manager of the 2010 FIFA World Cup Organizing Committee in South Africa, where he handled the media relations management for Africa's first FIFA World Cup. and also acted as the spokesperson for the historic event. One more time, Jermaine Craig.
I was seriously joking about that introduction, you know, and now you're embarrassing me, but thank you. And even worse now, I'm hoping that you can actually move past me for a second and just get me. Sorry, man, I was just a little thrown with technology a little earlier. If you can maybe just shift to the next category and I'll be ready for finance. After that fantastic introduction, I'm embarrassed to say that, but if you can maybe just shift on, I'll be ready for finance next.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, Jermaine. All right. So now we're going to move to the opinion category. And this one will be helped by a journalist and media professional with more than 40 years experience. He started his career at the now defunct World newspaper in 1975, where after his internship, he was later appointed education correspondent for the paper. Please help me welcome Colin Ngumalo. Please come and join us. How are you, sir?
Okay, my brother, thank you very much for the introduction, and good evening to all in the Western Cape. I shall be presenting the opinion citation. Millions across South Africa, Africa, and the world have shared the experience of the regional winner. The regional winners vividly described life and death struggle against the biggest public health crisis in our lifetime, which is COVID-19. The region's winning entry displayed excellent quality, context, turn of phrase, and depth in relating the columnist's struggle with COVID-19. For its magnificent description and gripping writing, the regional winner is 2 weeks of COVID hell for the Sunday Times, and the winner is Tanya Faber. Congratulations to you, Tanya.
Congratulations to you, Tanya. Congratulations to you, Tanya, and the Sunday Times Daily team. And thank you so much, Mr. Ngumalo. And if you know that in 2007, he became editor of the business publication Enterprise Magazine. And then at the beginning of 2009, together with a colleague, he formed Aspire Magazine, a quarterly business application. Thank you so much, Mr. Ngumalo. We go back now to Jermaine Craig to help us with the financial and economic citation. Hi, Jermaine.
Thanks so much, Lebo. I'm here with you. Thanks, Lebo.
Fantastic. We can go through now the next citation that you have for us, the financial and economic citation.
South Africa's state capture saga has generated numerous pieces of great journalism, but many potential stories were crushed under the weight of complexity and litigation. Extraordinary commitment was shown in pursuing one such story, along with an ability to interpret complex financial processes and terminology. The winning entry from the Western Cape was 5 years in the making, drawing on thousands of emails to ensure the evidence of wrongdoing from a major South African bank was airtight. For state capture, the case against Nedbank, the Western Cape Award goes to Mabungane's Susan Conry and Sam Saul.
Congratulations, Amapungane. Congratulations to the team. And thank you so much, Jermaine, for that citation and nomination announcement. So to the winner, I hope you took your selfie and you are sharing it right now on social media. To all the winners, please make sure that when your name is called out, take a nice selfie with it, share it on social media, hashtag VJOY 2021. We still got more awards to come up. So if you haven't won anything yet, remember some more categories are coming up and your name could be called. Call the family around to make sure that you are ready for this moment. As we move over now to our next category. In our next category, we are going to be helped by an advocate of the High Court of South Africa and has served as the Associate Director and Head of Department of Journalism at Durban University of Technology. He has extensive experience in both print and electronic media and commenced freelance work with the Leader newspaper and Capital Radio. Please help me welcome Advocate Robin Sulal. Hi, Robin.
Hi, Lebo. Thank you so much for that wonderful introduction. I'm truly appreciative. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Covering a story live calls for special attributes from a journalist. There is no prior warning. There is no prepared script. The journalist is left to make their own assessment of the situation, which demands sensibility and sensitivity in reporting. The judges gave a commendation to Bobby Jordan of the Sunday Times, who nursed a contact for more than a decade and was able to break the story of teacher Glenn Snyman's protest against race classification. The regional winner displayed remarkable resilience in remaining alert, staying with a story with regular fresh updates, and giving agile live coverage of the Cape Town fire in April 2021. From Newsrooms Africa's, the regional winner is Artie Mtungana with Induduzo Shandu. Congratulations, both of you.
Congratulations. Congratulations. Thank you so much, Robin, for that announcement. And I hope the winner has definitely taken a selfie and is sharing it right now on their social media platforms. And that was obviously our great award for the live reporting and the breaking news. And now we move over to one of our new awards, but it's not new this year. It was new last year. It is the Innovation in Journalism Award. And to hand this out, we'd like to call out the founder of the Worldwide Works, South Africa's leading independent technology market research organization. He's also an award-winning writer, analyst, and technology commentator, and has been presented with the Distinguished Service in ICT Award by the Institute of IT Professionals of South Africa. This is for his contribution to the industry. Please help me welcome Arthur Goldstuck. Hi, Arthur.
Hi, Lebo. Thank you very much. I'm feeling very innovative tonight after seeing the entries from the Western Cape. The innovation category came into its own this year, the second year that we ran it in this format, drawing on categories like online, multimedia, cross-platform, and data journalism. When these are combined with traditional investigative methods and effective reporting, we see the clearest signpost to the future potential of digital tools and techniques in journalism. In South Africa, corruption and mismanagement have provided a particularly powerful backdrop to pandemic stories, demanding of journalists that they often untangle webs of lies and misinformation to get their facts straight. For the regional winner, sourcing, processing, and analyzing COVID-19 procurement data from provincial government, National Treasury, and the South African Health Products Regulatory Authority was just a starting point for exposing the blatant opportunism of PPE suppliers. Reporting that revealed a nuanced understanding of the implications of the giant PPE ripoff was accompanied by graphics and illustrations that made it accessible to specialists and the reading public alike. For the COVID-19 expenditure data probes, the regional award goes to, and let's have some emojis going here, hearts, flames especially, to Daily Mavericks, Peter Louis Myberg and Rudy Lowe.
Oh yes, we definitely sent through the hearts and emojis. Congratulations, congratulations to Peter and Rudy from the Daily Maverick. Really, really great. And thank you to you, Arthur, for announcing that award. We move over now to investigative category. And this one will be done by a lady who graduated from the University of Cambridge and worked in investment banking before moving into journalism. She received about 40 reporting award credits in fields such as personal finance, consumer, business, ICT, health, and environment. Please help me welcome one more time, Patricia. Hi, Patricia.
Hi, thank you so much. That's a ringing endorsement. I must say this was one of our extremely interesting categories. Well, actually, it's difficult to find one that isn't. For all of us judges, this is the highlight of the year, seeing the best of South Africa's media work. This category, the investigative category, saw several strong entries, especially in this region. Most of the good investigative pieces are based on reporters following the money, which inevitably exposes corruption and wrongdoing. The judges gave a commendation for articles from an ongoing investigation into the National Lottery, most of which were published on Ground Up by Raymond Joseph, Anton van Zyl, and Sam Soul. Our regional winner conducted an investigation with high-level national implications that was also linked to responses to the COVID-19 pandemic. After a series of reports over several months were met with denials by those involved, the Special Investigations Unit became involved. This ultimately led to the resignation of a national cabinet minister. Our Western Cape winner for an investigation into digital vibes communications contracts is, once again, the Daily Maverick's Peter Louis Myburgh. Many congratulations.
Congratulations, Peter Louis Myburgh. I'm taking a selfie with your name in the background. In case you don't take it, Peter, I'll just tell people I changed my name. Let me just pose nicely with this one. Oh, great. All right. So I hope you took your selfie too and are sharing it with the hashtag VJOY 2021. Thank you so much, Patricia. Really always great just hearing from you. Our next award is the much talked about and much coveted Young Journalist Award. Now, I'd like to call on a man to help us obviously announce the winner for this award. His experience in the media industry extends across all media platforms. This is including broadcast, online, books, and events. He works with several media companies in South Africa and abroad. And early in his career, he was one of the pioneers of alternative community journalism in South Africa. I'm sure you know who I'm speaking about. Let's bring him back. Ryland, how are you?
Okay, I had to unmute myself. I am very well, thank you. So this award, I mean, whenever we've had the live events, I always say to people that this is one award that I would really want to enter, but I missed out by a couple of years. So the Young Journalist of the Year, our theme for the Vodacom Journalist of the Year Awards this year is appropriately resilience. Despite the pressure put on the media industry and journalism over the past 2 years, many young people are still entering the industry. Often they've had a baptism of fire into an industry that was already shrinking because of economic pressures and the biggest pandemic in living history. Yet many of these newer recruits have performed beyond anyone's wildest expectations. Among them are our regional young journalist winners, nominees, who must have been in the industry for less than 3 years. This is the one category where we do not have regional winners, but we have nominees. And this is also the only category where the final decision on the national winner gets taken after interviews with all the regional nominees. The regional nominees are shortlisted for possible selection as the overall national winner of the Vodacom Young Journalist Award. The national winner receives a prize of a working trip to London and will spend some time at an overseas training institute and a short stint in the newsroom. If for some reason, such as a pandemic, the trip cannot be undertaken in the year after winning the award, it will roll over into the following year, or in the case that we find ourselves in now, it's been rolled over for 2 years. The opportunity opened up by the Vodacom Young Journalists Award has already changed the lives of many of our former winners. And a nominee for young journalists in the Western Cape from the Daily Maverick is Sune Payne.
Well done, Sune. Well done. You are now a finalist and you are going all the way to the national finals. And yes, I agree with you, Ryland. You and I missed, the cutoff date for, the young journalist. If they were just saying journalist of the year, we would have qualified. But the fact that they put that word, young, before the actual word, then it's an issue for us. So Sune, you still are a young journalist. To myself and Ryland, well, we'll hope there'll be an award for people with experience like us. Let's call it experience, right, Ryland? Well, those are the awards we've had for today. So congratulations to all our winners. So just to reiterate, in terms of the award, we had the Lifestyle Award. Congratulations to the winner, the Photography, the Sport, Features, Financial and Economics, the Politics Award. We also had the Sustainability Award, which was done by Patricia. And then we had the Opinion done by Colin. Then the Live Reporting and Breaking News done by Advocate Robin. And then we also had Innovation done by Arthur Goldstuck. And then the last two, which was the Investigative Award by Patricia. And then Sune Payne taking the young journalist one from Cape Town and going to represent the Western region in the finals at the end of November. Well, we started off the session with a message from our lovely managing executive from Cape Town, who just let us know, first of all, 2 decades of rewarding amazing journalists like you doing the great work to keep South Africans informed, educated, and to ensure that they remain safe, especially during times like the ones we're living on. So it's really been an amazing session. And because it's virtual, it just makes it seamless, quicker, and you basically don't have to drive anywhere, because I know you're at home and you're celebrating with a glass of wine. So that makes it quite easy that you can just stay where you are and keep the celebrations going. We look forward to seeing all of you at our our national finals. So congratulations to all our regional winners, but please make sure that you are safe and that you remain being reliable news sources for South Africans to count on. So thank you to our judges. Thank you so much. And just a reminder that the Vodacom Journalist of the Year Awards seek to pay tribute not only to the courageous journalists who speak boldly, even when threatened, and who constantly challenge the status quo and leave no stone unturned in the pursuit of the truth. It is also a tribute to the countless journalists who have dedicated their time to, sifting fact from fiction in order to mindfully and responsibly supply us with facts that we need to keep ourselves and our loved ones safe. And all you need today is a true picture of reality and complete, unshakable confidence in your ability to take charge of it through your own effort. Now that's where hope comes from, and that's where resilience is born. Thank you so much for joining us. Have yourself an amazing evening. From myself, the judging panel, and the team in the background, have yourself an amazing evening. Salani Gashi.
Okay.
Bye.